I was sad going on the show. I was sad that, oh, I have to be a fake housemate. This was not what I wanted. I wanted to be a real housemate. So it actually played me down a bit because you know how it is. We're all human. You get emotional about things.
Hi everyone, good day and welcome to Paul's One-on-One BBNaija edition brought to you by Mr. Dowells. My name is Rachel Isaac and today on the sit down, we'll be chatting with the recently evicted BBNaija fake housemate Modella. When I don't see model before we don't get waist. What waist? What?
Right.
Fine girl, no waist. How you doing, Modella?
I'm good.
First, before we even start this, I want to know how you maintain this slim waist. Because I'm not seeing any, like, between size 20 waiting.
24.
Hey! Wow! How do you maintain it though?
I don't know, it's just good.
Natural.
Yeah, natural.
You didn't work for it.
No,
waist trainer, waist cincher, nothing.
Just natural.
Amazing. So how have you been since you left Biggie's house?
I've been amazing. I've been good. Thank God.
All right, fantastic. Good to know. So how would you describe your stay in Biggie's house?
My stay was good. It was amazing. I had fun. I had my down times, up times. That in the times I felt really good, and yeah, it was good in general. Like it's quite an experience that I love, and yeah. Okay,
do you want to tell us some moments that stood out for you in the house?
Every moment actually, because it was just like real life. You know, when you're in your real life, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're sad. So yeah, and of course moments. The first happy moment for me in the house was when I won Showmax. Like yeah, I felt really, really happy. Like of course I've been out for the show started a week before I got in, and yes, that was like my first moment. And then I love the parties. I love the fact that I had to do the fashion thing, fashion design.
Yes, that was beautiful. Yes, that was very beautiful.
Too, yes. And then the Skindella stuff, the Skindella skincare, like everything just worked in line for me. I feel like I had the 4 weeks and I was able to show myself to the world. So yeah, it was a beautiful experience.
So a lot of viewers were confused as to what your role was as a fake housemate. Could you please clarify?
Yeah. So to start with, I had no idea, like I had a role exactly to play as a fake housemate, because of course I was told I would be a fake housemate, and when they gave me the role, what people call the role was a task for me. If they had told me that it's a role, maybe I would have understood better.
So what was this task?
So the task was to scatter ships, and regardless, like in real life, I went on that show to be myself, and in real life, I love my friends. You cannot come to me for advice. I cannot be laughing with you. I want to take your man away. That is not me. That is not Modella. Love loyalty, love friendship. So I stood by that, and I don't regret that.
Okay, so talking about loyalty and all the bonds that you created in the house, how many of those bonds were real?
Everybody I bonded with was real. I'm not a fake house person. I feel like everybody knows that. Oh, if I was a direct person, if your friend might tell your friend, if you do something, I tell you how it is. I tolerate people. I'm not a violent person. Like it would have gotten to an extent before anything will escalate. But at the same time, I was just myself. All the people, I love it when you have like natural conversations with people. You don't have to force anything. We're not forcing friendship. So it was just all natural for me, yeah. Amazing.
So now from your experience with Brian, why do you think that housemates are so obsessed with this thing? There's just something that they must do to create ships in the house. What's their obsession with creating ships in the house?
Well, we always all say that we love love. So yes, like you know how it is. Some people have had their heart broken before. Some people are saying like they are in a situation whereby, see the house, let me tell you this. If you're not in Big Brother house, you cannot judge some people. You can't judge anybody, honestly, because watching the show and being on the show, they are two different things. I'm telling you, if you are there, whatever you're feeling is like times 10 of what you would feel outside the house. You'll be like, you know how it is when you're in your world and you're like crazily into it, like, oh God, I love this guy so much. You might not love him that much outside the house, but you know, you're right there, your feelings are heightened, you just want to cuddle up or do whatever it is with somebody. So yes, I would not blame people for being in a ship, like for getting themselves into a ship, but regardless, I'll just say don't let it affect your game, because there was a reason why you came to the house and you met these people in the house. But regardless, some people might get married. Even if you don't win the money, you can go with your husband.
Yeah,
or
you know,
wife.
with somebody's son or somebody's daughter.
You know, so that's still not a bad thing to do. So yeah.
Okay, so now that you're out of the house, you probably know who the other fake housemates are.
I knew before I left.
Oh, you did?
I was able to just figure it out. It was only Rachel I wasn't sure of.
Okay.
But, yeah.
And then now that you're out of the house and you're like, oh, Rachel, how does it make you feel? What are the signs that you overlooked in the house that you could have just put together and say, oh yeah, she's probably a fake housemate or right?
Well, the only reason why I guessed so was that I came in late, she came in late. So that makes us kind of like, okay, I'm a fake housemate. She might be a fake housemate. I was so shocked, cheesy. I told Big Brother, and then Deji, we both knew we were fake housemates. So yeah, it's nothing. Like, everybody has their own games to play and their own roles to play. At least if you understand your role and you're playing it well, then good for you. So yeah.
Alrighty, so one of the reasons you were trending a lot was because of your frontals. It was like in our faces, like every day there was a reason, like, okay, Modella is here today with her frontals. And so was it like an attempt to showcase your craft? Was it you trying to be in our faces, talking about it? When
I got out and I saw that, I was like, frontals, like, what is front? Like, so to me, the way I wear my frontals, that's how I like it. Like, I feel like it fits me more when it comes to the front. And I'm unapologetic about wearing what I like, or wearing it the way, if just like wearing this dress, if I feel like it fits me, bringing it up, I bring it up. So yeah, I love it that way, and it's not changing anytime soon. So you guys should get used to it.
Better get used to it, yes. People. Okay, so after Biggie gave you your first task, you felt like your clock was ticking leading to your exit. Did you feel that way too? Did you feel like you were under pressure, or that your clock was ticking and at any moment you'd leave the house? Considering that you were there to do something and then you were given a task, did you
so I think I need to correct this notion of you were there to do something. I went to the house like every other person went to the house. Okay. Yes. Just that when I was about to get into the house, they told me, oh, you're going as a fake house. But they didn't tell me you have a role to play in the house. Oh. Yes. And they told me, and I had like a duration of time to, do you understand? Like, I'm happy, I'm going on Big Brother, I'll be there. And what I was told was that, oh, like, you're going to have every privilege that a fake housemate has, but you're not playing for the money. So, do you get, when I got out and I started hearing, oh, you had a role, you missed your role. No, I didn't miss my role. Like, I went there to be myself. If I had played that game the way I was supposed to play it, or what, that would be me acting. It's supposed to be a live show. Come here and showcase yourself. So that's what I did. And yeah, that's it.
So being a fake housemate did not influence how you played the game anyway?
At all, it did not. In fact, it actually pulled me down a bit, because I was sad going on the show. I was sad that, oh, I have to be a fake housemate. This was not what I wanted. I wanted to be a real housemate. So it actually played me down a bit, because you know how it is. We're all human. You get emotional about things. It got to me, but I was trying to suppress that feeling because I didn't have enough time to process it. But regardless, like, of course, I played my game. I was able to show myself to the whole world, like, with the time I had in the house. So yeah, beautiful. Good. All right,
so let's talk about some of the housemates that you didn't quite get along with. Amaka. So what are your thoughts about Amaka? You guys did not get along. Like, it felt like something had happened before Big Brother. You guys are just like, okay, so, it's not going to work on this show.
So the thing with Amaka is, when you're on the show, you get to try to understand people, because of course you're cohabitating with them for a period of time. I do not have any problem with Amaka. I keep hearing Amaka here, Amaka there. Amaka and I, we're just like, we're living together. And then I'm the kind of person, if you offend me, or if I feel bad about, or if I feel a certain way, I'll just walk up to you and tell you. I feel like I was that direct in the house. I'm not someone that would pull back or be feeling, or get sad in when I'm alone. So I'll just tell, if it's whatever it is, baby girl, this is it, and then we clear it. And then I don't see Amaka as a bad person in any way. I know the way the show is, what people perceive or whatever they take. Like, we are cordial. Me and Amaka, we gist. We're not just friends. We're not like close. You cannot be friends with everybody. Sure. Yeah, so we're not like very close friends, but we are cordial, you know, we are cool, we'll gist, we'll do, whatever we fall out, we'll fall out. And then one good thing about Amaka is that, you know, Amaka has this very defensive mechanism that, oh, she wants to defend herself, even when you're not coming at her. But regardless, if she realizes her mistake, she apologizes and it ends there. So I don't have any extra problem with Amaka. It's just always,
you guys just in gel.
Yeah, we didn't gel, but it does not mean we don't.
You guys are not like enemies, but we're
not enemies. Yes, yeah. Yes. If we fall out, we make out. We make up and we get back cool. Yeah, so we're cool. I don't have a problem with it's normal. You cannot be friends with everybody, and then but we are really, really cool, honestly. And I think people have to change their narrative that, oh, Modella hates. I do not hate Amaka. I'm a girl. I'm a lady. I'm a woman. I love it for all of us to all like be together and do things well. So yeah, I don't have a problem with Amaka. But whenever you have issue with people, I think you should call them and tell them, rather than like hold them up to your mind and you're sad over it, or you're beating yourself over it. I wouldn't do that. I would rather tell you what it is. Yeah.
Okay. So what has been the reaction from people since you left the house? For some people it's love. For some others it's love-hate. Some people it's hate.
Honestly,
has it matched your expectations?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot. But honestly, like, I'm really, really grateful. I went as a fake housemate, and the love I've gotten, like, it's much more than the 8. What everybody's saying is that, oh, she did not, just for the role. And honestly, I went on the show to be myself. I went on the show to sell myself, which I think I did. And yeah, I'm grateful for that. And I'm only focusing on the love that I've been getting. And of course, like, honestly, like, it has been overwhelming. Like, people are so sweet. People are really, really sweet. People have been reaching out to me. And yeah, so the love. Thanks to Mo Gang for all the love and everything, honestly. Like, some people come like, oh, you're this and you're just a fake housemate. You know, no. Like, I just thank everybody that supported me when I was on the show, because it means a lot to me. Yeah. So I'm focusing on the love, and the love is too much. The love is much more than the 8. So, and of course, we're all human. No matter how good you think you are, no matter who you are, even if you think you're Jesus Christ, because
you can't please everybody.
Yes, you can't please everybody. So just live your life. I don't care. Yeah. I'm just living my life, and you're just focusing on good energy, only good energy.
Good energy, good vibes.
Good vibes.
Okay, so up next now, we'll go to the fan zone segment where we give answers to all the questions that your fans have about you. Are we ready?
Okay.
Alrighty, let's do this. So on Instagram, ade.wale is asking if she truly likes Brian. That's the question. So I think Adewale would like to know if you truly like Brian.
Yeah, I like Brian. We are friends and we're cool, yeah.
Do you like Brian as a friend?
I like Brian. I think I've answered that question though. Can we move to the next question?
You said it like, I like Brian, we're friends. I like my producer, we're friends, yeah. But if they ask me if I like her more than like that, like...
I like Brian and we're cool and we're friends. Next question, please.
This is a politician. The next question is by Guasman Musa. Sorry if I murdered your handle on Twitter, and the question is, why did she hate Amaka?
So I think I just explained that. I do not hate Amaka. Like, when I think we fell out just once or twice. I don't hate her. Like, nobody should use that word hate. Like, that word holds a lot. Yeah, I don't hate Amaka. Like, Amaka and I, we're cool, we're cordial. Like, I think me and Amaka should have a conversation so that people should see. I do not hate Amaka. We had a problem one time, and if you guys see what happened, you understand that I don't want to like point fingers right now. Yeah. But she apologized to me on that spot when she was able to realize her mistake. That's the sweetest thing. If I call you out on something and you're feeling like you're proud, like, oh, I cannot apologize, then it's bad. But she was able to realize her mistake and she apologized, and we got over it instantly. So people should stop it. I don't like it. I don't hate Amaka. We are friends. Like, we're cordial. I would not really say friends, because we're not like so cool, so close. Yeah. But of course, like, I know Amaka. I cannot say Amaka to myself. I don't know. I don't hate Amaka.
Yes. Okay. And the final question is from Oche Ochenwa on Facebook, and he or she says, please ask her why she was lazy or rather emotional in carrying out Biggie's tasks.
I wasn't lazy. Neither was I emotional. I had friends in line. I had people's feelings in line. And of course, it's a live show. Be yourself. I wanted to be myself. In real life, I would not do that to somebody. And yes, that was it for me. I just chose loyalty. And yeah, that's on period.
Period. Yeah. Alrighty, thank you so much for coming on the show. But before you go, I would like to know what your plans are for the future.
Yeah, definitely. You guys should watch out for Modella, the actress, the host, the presenter. I'm going into entertainment world like full time. You guys are not ready for the energy. Yeah, so I'm going into entertainment, and yeah, of course I had my businesses before going into the house. Kindela is there, and Evicted Cosmetics. You guys should watch the space. Yeah.
All right, yeah, I love it. I wish you all the best moving forward, Modella. All right, guys, this is how much you can take on Pulse one-on-one BBNaija edition, brought to you by Mr. Dowells. Do not forget, I can drop all of your comments in the comment section below. My name is Rachel MM Isaac. See you guys next time.